I'm gonna be doing this scan tool review comparison. These scan tools. The videos mainly to show people the difference in the scan tools and see which one they might want to buy depending on the features and what you might need it for. So I do used car inspections and a little bit of DIY. So that's my purpose. So based on that, I'm gonna show you what I look for within the scan tool. I'm gonna bounce around, so let's do this little cheap one first. This is about I think I paid like $15 for this. It's a launch creator. Alright, so let's see what it does. Alright, so first turn it on, that's what you got. You got a part of me because I'm looking at this through my phone. So let's go main menu. Alright, and off the top it shows you DTCs in the ECU. Shows you the readiness completed. It says okay. Readiness incomplete, 0. Readiness not applicable, 2. Data stream, so that's like live data and all data. Alright. Okay, read codes. There's no DTCs. Vehicle has no DTCs. Alright. I am readiness. Let's go. Yeah, since DTCs is clear, let's look at that. Alright, now this is what I would show a person if I'm doing used car inspection. Readiness. Okay. Everything's okay. Back. Data stream is live data. Another thing I like to do is go to the oxygen sensor test. Let's see, it says pass. And another thing I look for within these tools is the ease of understanding, not from a point of view from like a mechanic or a DIY person, somebody that is from the point of view where somebody that doesn't understand cars. So if I'm doing a used car inspection, I need these, whatever I'm showing a person, I need it to be as simple as possible. So right here, pass. So all they have to know is, look, this is an important part of the car that I'm showing you, and the tool is telling you it passed. It has the minimum and maximum range, and it has the value that your car is, and that's easy to understand. And as we go through these tools, I'm gonna show you more and more of what I just said. The ease of understanding all these certain things. See, another thing, pass. What else this has? This also has the onboard monitor test. Alright. Oh, did I back out? Yes, I did. Let me go back to that. Okay. And see. Pass. That's another test that this scanner gives you. test, pass, another test, and pass. And purge flow, that's another test this thing does. Evap system, okay. Alright, see, and this says fail. Alright, so that's easy to understand. If I'm showing a person this, vehicle information, let's see what that shows. VIN. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Let me back out of this. It's another test. I wanted to, I backed out too much. Well, let's just go to DTC lookup. Alright, this also has a DTC lookup if you have a code in the car. Alright, let's go to P. O. Alright. I'm just gonna make up a random code. Alright, so up, you press the up button to go over. And the down button is how you scroll through the numbers. So there you go. Alright, let's see what this is. Press OK. This full code is 9. Oh, I pressed C, not P, that's why. Let's try it again. P O 3 304. Let's try that one. Alright, so cylinder 4 misfire detected. And you could pretty much do this with all the codes. If you see a code pop up, it'll tell you the definition of the code. So that's pretty much everything on this scan tool. It gives you all the test results of odb2 systems, and shows you the codes, gives you the definition, and you got DTC lookup, and that's pretty much it for this tool. And it's small. You could throw this. I keep this right in the glove compartment because I don't want. That's the reason why I brought this one, to just throw it in the glove compartment. I don't want to be carrying those big, expensive tools around, so I use those when I need it. This is something for my personal car. If I'm driving and a code pops up, I mean, I can just check it out real quick with this. Alright, so I got this, the Nova here. This is the 7111. This is Bluetooth, but it also comes with a cord. And you can't, usually scanners, they charge the scanner while they connect it with the cord. This one doesn't. Alright, so let's see what we got over here. This is without the smart key. This is about $400 scan tool, $400 or $500, something in that range, depends on where you get it. I want you to enter the miles. I got 183. 930. ODB scan. pops up. Shows you the emission status. Got the green light. Shows you everything is good. Now shows you the kind of car. This is more of the emission status right here. Everything is green. That's live data. Also graph the let it pop back up. It's in gray. Once it's in gray, you can't press it. You can also record the which one I just had, the launch. The launch has data pages as well, but you can't graph, can't record. You gotta select some pins to record. Oh no, there it is. So you can record if you need to. ODB test modes. Shows you that same information from the front screen. There's no freeze frame since there's no DTCs. This does the test modes, same test modes as the launch did. This one here, you just hit it with the arrow. See, it says okay. It's color coded. Shows the minimum and maximum range. Like the other ones, O2 sensor test. Same thing. Shows the minimum and maximum values, okay. So I would show a person this information if they're buying a used car. Of that information as well. Vehicle information. This also shows if you have any recalls and things on your car, TSBs and recalls. Alright, so it finally popped up. Shows this 19. That's the information on that. So you could bring your car into a dealership, make sure all this was taken care of. This stuff is usually free. So this would be good information as well. If you're looking to buy a used car, you want to make sure all this stuff is taken care of. And they got more information as well. So that's good information. Right now, I've been trying to get the scheduled maintenance. For some reason, it doesn't pop up on this, but they have it where if I connect to to my phone, I could get this information. I'll show you with the other two. Actually, I'm recording with the phone, so I can't even do it. But there's another Nova I have, and you connect with your phone, and it shows you all this information. This is the predicted failures, and it gives you a percentage of the failures. 18% replace ignition coils, spark plugs, and things like that. And it also gives you the price. Yeah, there we go. See? And the mileage. So if there's a car you're looking to buy and the predicted failures is high in certain areas, this is good information to know. You want to see if the person took care of that, if he has any receipts, and if they didn't, maybe you want to knock off some of that price right there. This is how much it's gonna cost. See, if this was high, it's only 8% for this vehicle, $1,000. But this is specific to the vehicle. So if it's a different vehicle and they have higher predicted failures, this is good information to have. And this is coming from the scan tool, so you could the person know, you know what I mean? You're not just making this stuff up. Place oxygen sensor. You can also buy the parts here from the tool. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Let's do all system scan. Alright, so this scans all the systems in the car, from the tires to the ABS to the airbags to the engine, the air conditioner, and everything else. It shows you if there's a fault, no fault. And it shows you not responding. That's probably mean it's not equipped. Yeah, there we go, not equipped. But this is an all system scanner. So that first scanner I showed, it only does engine and transmission. So you're only gonna see what's in that. It doesn't do like cruise control and all these other systems in that first scanner. So that's why this is a little more. This is also bi-directional, and this has lifetime free updates over Wi-Fi, and that does make a difference because if it's not updated over Wi-Fi, you gotta have like a computer or laptop and plug in the USB and download stuff, and there's a whole bunch of other extra steps. The easiest is update over Wi-Fi. So that's that. Vehicle inspection. Alright, with this is like different reports. So this one, it only shows the mission readiness, and it's color coded as well. And then it shows all the faults, 3 faults, 8 no faults. Shows the battery voltage, and it's in green, 13 volts. That's normal. So this is information, good information that you would want to show a customer or something that's getting like a pre-purchase inspection, but they have different reports and that show more information. So let me show you that. Alright, here we go. See, the first one, the report only had the 3 lines. Now this one is more. Shows the transmission fluid. Alright, it's saying inspect the transmission fluid. Shows the tire pressure. So it's saying this one is not reading. First one is at 38 psi, and these other back 2 are kind of low. It's in red. Tire pressure warning light is on, which is right. You see it right there. There we go. It's on. And what else? ABS is off, so ABS is good. That's the brakes. So this is more good information if you're doing a pre-purchase inspection that you want to show the customer. All right, now let's go see what there's one more collision. Alright, so I paused the video to save time, but a lot of people want to know the time or how long it takes for it to go through and load up from page to page. It took about 2 minutes, something like that, give or take. And this just shows the same information. Alright, so that one was no different. Let's see. Oh yeah, you could click on to that and gives you that same information we've seen. Let's see if we click on to this, if anything happens. Oh yeah, this also has a battery and alternator test built into the tool, so that's definitely a plus. You could do a battery and alternator test. I did that one of my other videos, so I'm not doing that on here, but it does have that. And you also have maintenance services with this tool. Yeah, maintenance, I believe it's under workshop tools. Yeah, there we go. See, oil reset. Depending on your car, some cars you can do it manually. This car you can. Battery reset. For some cars you have to, once you change the battery, you got to reset it. For newer cars and more like European cars and things like that, BMWs and Mercedes and things like that, If you change the battery, you gotta do a battery reset. Otherwise, your battery will burn out type quick. Let's see some of the other resets and things they have. I believe this is the key immobilizer. You can do the keys on here. See if I have anything saved. It's just this car. Other times I scanned it. Let's see. This is previous vehicles. It's the only car scanned so far. But it just goes back and show you the report. Alright, let's go into support. It has the tool library, DTC locator, tutorials, user manual, technical support, demo mode. So let's go to the, I think it's DTC library. Small check. Right here, DTC library. Let's do Acura. We'll just do some random codes. Enter DTC. PO371. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Search. All right. Why isn't it searching? Does it have to be this car? Let me see. Let me try something else again. All right. Let's do it. See if it's a Honda. If they'll do any car, it has to be the car you hooked up in. Oh, that's what it maybe is. P. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's why I put the O instead of the 0. Maybe that was it. PO 371. Shows you the fault definition. Now this tool, if you do have a check engine light on a DTC, it shows you the most likely causes, most likely fixes, and things like that. You have to be connected to Wi-Fi. I wish I could show you, but I don't have any check engine light, thank God. But usually on I think I have another tool. It doesn't matter. Once you put it in the DTC library, when the code pops up, it'll show you like the possible causes and the possible fixes. This one, I don't know why it doesn't. You know what I mean? Since that is a part of this tool, but I guess the check engine light has to be on for the car you're plugged into. But if Anova is watching this year, y'all should have it where you could search up any code for any car and be able to see the possible causes and possible fixes from the DTC library. All right, so let's back out of this. That's pretty much it. Shows you what all the symbols mean and for the readiness. Yep, green, yellow, red. Shows you what they mean. Green is good, yellow is possible causes, red you definitely have a cause and check engine light. And that's it. Now, like I said, there will be more to show you if I did have a check engine light on, but I don't, so that's pretty much it with this tool. Oh, another thing I wanted to say, this is, like I said, it's Bluetooth. Although it comes with a cord, it does have a little cheap stand. Yeah, it won't hang on here, see, it'll slip, but it will hang up on the steering wheel like that. So I guess something's better than nothing. But for this price, the $400 to $500 range, it should be a little better stand. And like I said, that DTC lookup, it should show a little more information. And this is the cord is hooked up, and you can hook it up and it'll be wired if you want. But like I said, it doesn't charge. It doesn't charge off the cord like some of these other scan tools do. Like I said, for the price, it should do that. So it's a good scanner, but it's definitely areas where it could be better. Okay, this is the new Moo car. Damn, I forgot the number. Something 89 Bluetooth. 48389, I forgot. Yeah, this is the Moo car though. This is lifetime free updates, bi-directional. This was around, I think I paid like $500, something around $500. This has the Moo AI assistance. Basically, ask it any question you want. Yeah, I think I asked a question on here before. How much does it cost to fix a PO 420? This is the last question I asked it. I just was testing it out, and it shows you around $200 to $2,000. And you can ask it any, pretty much any mechanical question, and they give you some answers. Sorry about that. This one is connected to Wi-Fi. I don't think you have to have Wi-Fi to scan it. This is a new tool for me, so I don't know everything about it. But for the Moo AI, you have to have the Wi-Fi. Pretty sure of that. But just to do like a regular scan, I don't think you need the Wi-Fi. Alright, this is Corolla. What's all this stuff? This is without smart key with smart key out. Alright, see this one, it automatically picks up the miles. See, that's good. The other one you had to type in the mileage. So this is good information. And the mileage, this is from the computer, the car's computer. So you 4-cylinder, so you'll be able to see, know if the car had rollback mileage or something like that. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Focus in. Shows the mileage. There we go. So that mileage is correct. Still a health report. This one is pretty fast, and at least it shows you what pops up, even though it's not done scanning. It'll still show you what popped up so far, so that's good. The other two, you had to wait to completely stops loading up before it shows you anything. And this is an all system scanner. So this is all the systems. It goes from the ABS, that's SRS, it's the airbags, and all these other systems. It shows you what it means, the engine control module, cruise control, the body module, alright. So this is current. Oh, this is a history. So it shows you that. Oh, sorry, wasn't getting that all on screen. It's a history. This is current history. That means it's an old code. Alright, so let's tap on this and see what's going on. Alright. It shows you this, goes automatically to the AI. Alright, and it shows you information. Shows you the fault code. It shows you what to check, how to fix. For damaged components, it's a little breakdown. How to fix more. Inspect the ABS, check for broken, bent, corroded. Shows you more. Inspect the front, left. It shows you for different cars too. Possibly replace the sensor if necessary. If the problem persists, show you what to do. Mechanic dealership, so this is good information. So if you're a DIYer, you want to fix some of these fault code yourself, or this is for the Toyota, and they were saying the same code for Dodge, Jeep, and it shows you different steps. Might be the same, but it just shows you for different cars. So that's nice, that's helpful, definitely helpful information. And this is for any DTC that might pop up. So let's check out some of the other ones that's on there. Which one? I just did that one, right? So let's hit this one and see what's going on. We got a search. It did take a little while, but it was about a minute. I'm gonna pause at the same time. Alright, and here's what they came up with for this code. Check front seat airbag, spec wiring harness, spec the center airbag, check electrical connections, and that's for the Toyota Scion Lexus. Then like I said, it shows you other cars as well, what to do. Same information, check wiring harness, check electrical connection, so this is good. And that's the code right there. And this is good information, so if I'm inspecting a car for a person and some of these codes pop up, I could easily just show them this information, email it to them, screenshot it, take a picture, show it to them, and like I asked the Moo AI before, I could get a price. You know what I mean? A price range on it. So if the person wants to know if it's something they want to deal with or not, if it's like $2,000, possibly a $2,000 repair, like I showed for that other code, they might not want to get the car. But if it's something cheap, you know what I mean, maybe they could ask the person, like they'll show them, like, look, this tool says it's gonna cost $200. You know what I mean, $300, knock down $400 off the price, and I'll take the car. You know what I mean? It's up to you, but the tool shows you the information, so that's the good thing. All right, let's see what else this can do. All right, just backed up. Service functions. This is just like some resets and things. Reset the oil, steering bag, steering angle reset, ABS bleeding, throttle relearn, things like that. That's specifically for this car. Alright, that was scanned, so let's go to diagnose, odb, see what this does. It's the information that popped up. Mill status off, no DTCs. Mill status is check engine light. DTCs is check engine as well. Readiness completed 8. Readiness not 0. Unsupported 3. Data stream is live data. That's how many data pins popped up. Ignition is spark. Alright, shows you the VIN. Protocol scan. It's probably just do the same thing. Alright, this what popped up. I'm not too familiar with these. I know the CAN bus is the computer. It just says match. Alright, so we're gonna back up out of this. Alright, let's see. Port. That's just automatically did a report. When it scanned, you could, I guess, email that to yourself or whatever, or to anybody that you want to show that. Feedback. It's a dollar fix community. And that's it. It shows the history. That's probably that same year report. That's the only car. It's the only car scanned so far. All right, so these are some of the maintenance maintenance resets they have. Battery, all that stuff. Looks like brace, clutch matching. Alright. Got the ECU reset. This is fuel injectors. Sleek collaboration. Got a lot of resets. A little more, well, a lot more than a Nova, I should say. Turbo matching, I didn't see that one before. Alright. Tire size adjustment. Window collaboration. So I got a lot of resets. And I guess that's just to update the software. This also Wi-Fi free updates online. It's also bi-directional free updates. And like I said, this is about a $400 or $500 tool. So this is the Mukar. I think it's something 89, 389. I'm not sure. I gotta look that back up. I forgot. I apologize. But this is the Mukar. Mukar BT Bluetooth. One thing I did want to show. Let's go. Tap here. Got the Mukar, whatever. Where did I want to go? So oh yeah, here it is, a fault code library. Let's see. Let's do random code P O 68689, whatever. Let's random code, see what happens, see what information we get. Alright. Shows this. Now let's see. Alright, I think you can either Google or go to the Moo AI. Let's see. See the difference in between the information with the tools. Alright, and that took about a minute and a half, and this popped up. And this is good. Yep, see, it shows you that same information, but then it shows you steps, what to do. Check battery condition, inspect the ECM, power relays, remove the relay, inspect the signs of damage, inspect for signs of damage, check the relay circuit. So yeah, see. So for pretty much any code, you can do this. Stuff to fix. See, I just put in a random code, and you can do this for any code, for any car. Yep, so this was definitely helpful. And then look, shows common causes, faulty ECM, damage or corroded wiring. Yeah, so this is definitely helpful. So this is one of the best features of this tool right here. You can't go wrong. Gives you this, and it's lifetime free updates. It's bi-directional. You have the resets for the maintenance. It's a full system scanner. You can scan all those, all the modules in your car or the systems. So this is definitely a good tool, and that's why I did some research and I got this. Definitely good for used car inspections as well. So a person, anything wrong with the car, they can get all this information and see if they're willing to purchase the car. Alright, now this is a wired scanner. This isn't the tablet one. This is the Foxwell NT301. like this one because this, see, you can go right to the DTC lookup. Right here, you could go right to I am readiness, which is an important feature if you're checking a used car, and it's color coded. The green is checked, and it's also color coded in here. All the checks are green, and it shows you the red for the ones that's not. There we go. Shows you the red for the ones that's not. Mill status, no DTCs. So green check. So even though the other two are red, that you'll still pass your missions, your state inspection. The green light will show you that. So this is really simple and easy for someone that doesn't know about cars to understand. I could just show them a picture of this and let them know, like, listen, the green check means you're gonna pass the state inspection if you take this in for emissions inspection, or smog as they call it in California. And it's color coded. Everything green check, red is not. So it's easy to understand for somebody that doesn't know about cars. You show them tell them this is an important part of the vehicle inspection, and this is the status. And it'll be yellow if they wasn't all, ready, and it'll be red. This part will light up red with it's like a stop signal. It'll light up red if it was check engine lights are on, and that means you won't pass. So that's a quick readiness right there. I could take a picture, send this to a customer. That's it. So let's see. Let's go back. Back. All right. Do a regular odb2 scan. Again, it shows green with the check. That means there's no check engine lights. Erase data. No. Alright. That goes. What's that? Read fault codes. Array fault code. Live data. Read fault codes. Alright. Stored pending first. Let's go to this one. No stored codes. Back up. Let's go back to read codes again. Backed up too much. Let's go down. Any pending codes. Pressing enter. No pending codes, and it's gonna pretty much say that for all the codes. No permanent codes, because I don't have any codes on this car. Back up. But this one, this was about $50. The scan tool. I got this one too because it's small, easy to throw in the car, and it's color coded. So I could show a customer some of this and have them. It's easy for them to understand. I'm gonna show you another scan tool where it shows basically the same information, but it's not color coded. So a person that doesn't know cars probably won't understand it too much. So, but it has the live data. Oh, did I go too far? Let me go back. Excuse me, like I said, I'm looking through the phone, scrolling through this live data. Alright. Focus this. View data. Complete data. And you get some live data here. Scroll through it. And just like the launch, this show you oh yeah, see, this is another good thing I would show. Miles distance since the DTCs was cleared. Yeah, usually where the heck is it? This is reading 0, but I'm gonna show you another tool where it shows you the miles driven since the check engine light was turned off. I don't know why this is saying 0, because the check engine light isn't on, but still you want to know how many miles has the car been driven since the check engine light has been turned off. And that launch does shows you that as well. I didn't get to that part, but it shows you that, and I got another scan tool that'll show you it. But this car it's been at least a couple 100,000, well, actually a couple thousand miles since the last check engine light was on. So this should actually be reading a couple thousand miles. Oh, matter of fact, that's what this is. This is that's why it's at 0. This is the miles driven with the check engine light on. That's what this is. So the other one to actually say miles driven since the DTCs was cleared. So that's my fault. I was wrong on this. But you have to search through all the data. It should be on here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep. Cleared. Yeah, there it is. Miles driven. That's what I was looking for. See, there we go. Like I said, it's been 2,719 miles. Clear distance. That's what it's listed under. So this is definitely important information if you're buying a used car. You want to know how long has the check engine light been off, because somebody could have probably just fixed the problem or said they fixed the problem, but if it's been driven like 30 miles or something, not only would a readiness probably not be completed, but let's say it did complete the readiness about like 50 miles or whatever, you'll know, like, hold on, this is possible, this code could come back. This car hasn't been driven a decent amount of time where you're comfortable knowing the check engine light, you know what I mean, is not going to come back on. So if you see this and you see 2,000 miles, almost 3,000 miles since the check engine light was on, pretty much know, all right, this car is good to go. It's safe. That's a lot of miles put on since the check engine light has been off. And, you know what I mean? So this would be definitely good information that I would screenshot or take a picture of and send it to a person that's trying to purchase a car. And it does all that other stuff I did with the launch as well, all those mode tests and all that. You know what I mean? But this one doesn't have any maintenance resets or bi-directional controls or anything like that. But what it does have, let me go back. Let's go to DTC lookup. Exit. Yes. Where's the DTC? Excuse me. Back. So yes. All right, here we go. Over. DTC lookup. We're gonna press enter. All right. Now the same thing. You could put in any random code. There's a code right here already in there. PO135. P1035. All right. So let's press enter on this code. It tells you what the code is. Manufacturer specific codes are found. Press any key to select vehicle. All right, let's do a Buick. All right, that one wasn't found. Let's go back. That's a manufacturer specific code, OEM code they call it. Let's do what they call it, hold on, universal kind of code. All right. PO, the POs are usually universal codes. PO2, let's do one we didn't do yet. PO125, we didn't do that. Let's see what this code is. And you press enter. Engine shut off solenoid. Alright, so that's what this code is. And it shows you they only got one, which code, but you press the help button and it gives you a DTC guide. So it gives you more information. Open short the fuel pump circuit. Poor contaminated connection at the fuel pump. Faulty fuel pump. Faulty fuel pump relay. Faulty engine control module. So that's the possible causes of this code. And once you press that help button, this scanner will give you this information for pretty much all the codes. Most of the codes, at least the universal codes. As you see, that manual specific code, they didn't have any information on, but sometimes they do. They have it on their manufacturer specific codes as well. Yeah, so that's definitely worth $50 for this tool. Alright, let's move on to the next scanner. Alright, this is the Autel 906 Bluetooth. As you see, I'm out of subscription. So a lot of people ask, oh, can you use an Autel if it's not in subscription? So let's see. Yeah, I'm out of subscription. That's the only thing. These Autels, they only come with 1 year free subscription. So like I showed you with those previous tools, they got better subscription. Let's say remind me in a week. And these subscriptions is a lot of money. Yeah, you're better off buying a new tool. All right. Let us stay the low diagnostic. And this has a kickstand as well. This one also has a camera in the back of it. Let me show that real quick. This is about 1 second. Yeah, see, this one has a kickstand and a camera. And a lot of tools, they have the, 1 second. Well, some of the tools, I should say, and not a lot of them. Some of them have the ability to be hooked up with the endoscope, which is pretty much a mechanic camera to look into like tight areas and all that, but they don't come with the endoscope. The Autel, this one actually does come with the endoscope. I'll hook it up in a second. Give you a little brief of what it looks like. And this tool, I paid $1,000 for it, and this one actually came with odb2 hookups. So it's supposed to be able to read odb2 cars, which is cars that's pre 96 and older, 1996 and older, and 1995 and under, because 1996 and up is odb2. Enter the VIN. No, I'm not entering no VIN. What the heck? Let's do the other scan. Let me go back. Alright, that one wanted me to enter the VIN. I'm not entering the VIN. Let's do, I didn't have to enter the VIN before, so let's do an auto scan, see if this works. Yeah. Alright. Shows you this no DTCs found. Why does it keep going out? Shows you this information, no DTCs, whatever. I don't know why it keeps jumping out like that. But let's go to I am readiness. Since DTCs have cleared. See, now this shows you the I am readiness and everything, but it's not color coded like the other tool I was talking about. See, it shows you oxygen sensors okay, EGR okay, all this is okay. Alright, that's it's not probably doesn't have this system. It's not reading it, that's what that means. So see, it shows you that same information, but it's not color coded, so but at least it says okay, you know what I mean? If it was so this is off, nil status is off, malfunction indicator lamp, that's the check engine light. Yeah, so if it had a failure, it would say fail. So it does show okay or whatever. Alright, let's back up out of this. I could do the onboard monitor test. Go to live data. Yeah, see, that's what I like about this as well. This tool shows you the range of the live data. Right here, the range, the values. So this is the value what the car is, and this is the range. You can see if it's in spec. I mean, so I could just show a customer the values, like, all right, this is live data. They don't know what that is. Person that's not too familiar with cars, let them know this is important information, and this is the value of what your car is, and this is the range and the specs it's supposed to be. And this is also color coded. If it was out of range, it'll be in red, so I can easily just show them live data, and take some screen recordings or screenshots of this and show them. Yeah, see, another thing. Oh, this is a little different. See, distance traveled since DTCs have cleared. All right, see, this one is saying 4,000 miles. The other one said about 2,000 miles. So, but this right here is definitely important information. That's the information from the live data. I showed another scan tool. Oh yeah, this stuff right here is you can graph and things like that, but you can't graph that. But for the rest of these, if you needed to graph, that's what you would do. Let me hook up that scope. Yes, you go to scope. Right here, maxi scope. Let me insert it. Alright, this is the scope. Let me show you outside. It's kind of dark. Yeah, it's definitely better in the light because I used this scope before, so this isn't really doing it justice. But alright, there you go. Show the steering wheel, you can see it a little better. Yep, but that's the scope. And I actually went to the wrong thing too. I went to maxi scope. That's the oscilloscope. That's what that one was. The digital inspection scope. That's the one I got here. Yeah, so you gotta know the difference between the endoscope, they call it digital inspection scope, and oscilloscope. So I guess you could hook up a oscilloscope to this, but that's sold separate. Would have been nice if it came with it, but that's probably a lot of money for the oscilloscope. And I forgot to mention, if I didn't, this is Bluetooth as well, so also bi-directional. And this does have maintenance services. Let me go to it. There we go, service. I had the live data on, so it wouldn't let me do that in the background. So this is some of the services. The water pump. And that's it. Let's see what this is. It says been checked. see if it where we if this I'm trying to see if this is something that reset the mileage or they check the mileage. Oh yeah, see, it's axle to VIN. Yeah, that's too much. I'm not doing that right now. I have another tool. It's a odometer reader, and it checks the mileage of the car through all the data pids. So I'll show that on a different video. But let's go to another scan tool. All right, this is the X-Tool D8. This is about $400 or $500 scan tool. And let's do an auto scan. This is a Toyota. This is a wired version as well, without smart key. Information pops up. Yeah, it doesn't show mileage, does it? No, it doesn't show the mileage. That's what pops up. Let's do an auto scan. And this has topology. So for a $400 or $500 scan tool, this topology is good. My $1,000 scan tool doesn't even have that, so I'll tell y'all need to step y'all game up. So topology, it reads all the systems that's pretty much connected with each other. So let's say the green is good, and these other ones, it shows it has problems in the system. So let's say all these problems was on one line and they all was on the same line, then you'll know, like, all right, it's a deeper issue. It's probably like something that's affecting that whole line. You know what I mean? So you'll have to look a little deeper into the issue. It's not just that one module. It's something that's affecting all of them. But as you see, these are in different modules. So then, if you want, you can also switch back to the list. So you see, these are separate things. It's not just like one that's interacting with the other ones and it's making the whole system mess up. Scroll down. Same fault code. Let's see what happens when you hit diagnose. Okay, I'm not connected to the internet, but I think it has a function where if you hit it, it'll take you to like Google or something like that. But now that MooCar is out, these other scanners gonna have to step it up. Alright, this is a history code, it says. Oh yeah, there it is. See, if you hit this, that's where it'll bring you to the internet. But yeah, see, I didn't connect this one to the Wi-Fi. My hotspot. Alright, so let's back out of this. You can create a report if you want. TTC. Special functions, that's for the it's like any which call you want to do to the car, like bi-directional tests and things like that, or any service functions you want to do to the car, specifically in that module. But I don't think it's too much on here. I don't even remember what system I was in here. See, there's no DTC, so. Okay, system pass. Back out. Because, I think you might have to be connected to the internet for this repair tips as well. Fault handling. Alright, gives you a little information. Alright, gives you a little information. I didn't know it does this. Yep. Check the airbag. Alright, cool. Let's see if it does this. Or anything else. Let's see here, you have to enter the mileage. Alright, let's back out of here. I'm gonna go back to that one of those fault codes and see if it gives any other information. Let's do the vehicle specific. Toyota.
El mismo Jesucristo cuando lo estaban buscando,
Go back to the list once this clears, and I'm gonna pick a specific module. Actually, no, I can leave it here. Let's go to this. Diagnose. Okay. Alright, now see, I don't see it. I was looking for that repair info again. No, the actuator test, that's the bi-directional actuator test. Alright. Live data. Shows you the information for this specific module right here. Diagnose. All right, there we go. See, repair tips. All right, gives you a little information. That's it. No further information. That's it. But at least it gives you a little something. Alright. Special functions. check what it was. Exit, yes, alright. Let's go back to the beginning. I gotta hit OK first. Where's the main menu? I thought this was main menu, no? Maybe this one, yeah. Back to the main menu, and let's see if that automatically created a report. Yep, there you go. Created 2 reports actually, since I scanned it twice. Let's see what happens if you click it. Alright, there we go. Alright, since I didn't put in a miles, it says 0 miles, which I don't really like that because it should read the mileage automatically, like the other tool did. I forgot which one, but it read the mileage automatically. Shows you the trouble codes, and that's it. Alright, it shows you what was wrong. It doesn't show you what was good though. Maybe that other report does. Let me back out. And let me hit this one. Alright. This shows the live data. I guess since I went into the live data, it shows that. But for the second one, I didn't go into the live data. Alright, see, now this shows to share the email, which is good. You can send that to somebody. So that's it. Only thing I don't like about this report here, doesn't show the mileage. Should automatically do that. Alright, let's go to another scan tool. I'm sorry, before we go, I know a lot of people like to see the special functions. So that's pretty much the resets of this tool. And this tool gets 3 years free updates. And after the 3 years, it's about $200 for updates, which is decent price for compared to some of the other ones like the Autel or whatever. Autel, like I said, they only give 1 year free updates, and after that, the updates is like $600 or something like that. So this is definitely a better bang for your buck. And this has you could connect the endoscope to this one as well, but it doesn't come with the endoscope, so not like the Autel. Alright, you can do the key programming and all that stuff. Wi-Fi updates, automatically update through Wi-Fi. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, see, it's the endoscope. I think that's the only thing though. This doesn't, you can't hook this up to not a multimeter, oscilloscope. Yeah, see, and it says endoscope, not like the other one. It was, said what did it say? Something, something scope. Alright, different tool. Alright, this is the Top Don RD Diag 600S. So this tool is about yeah, there we go, RD Diag 600S. This one has the little buttons, even though it is touchscreen. This tool I paid about $150 when I bought it. The good thing, it shows you the voltage, battery voltage at the top. This one, it charges up while you have it hooked up. This one has free lifetime updates, but this is a full system scanner, as it shows. This is the systems to check: ABS, SRS, ECM, and TCM, which is the transmission, engine control. That's SRS is the airbags. No, I mean ABS. Yeah, SRS is the airbags. ABS is the brakes and all that. And it has 8 special functions. That's the resets and all that, maintenance resets, oil, brake, battery, whatever that is, the rest of them, tire pressure, whatever. Alright. And this one, you could go straight to the iron readiness or the diagnostics. This repair info, I'm not too sure if it does. I think you got to be hooked up to the internet for that. Or this fault code library. P. Let's do O. PO. Let's do 140. Let's do that one. Check. Alright. Now it gives you information, but I think if you want more information, you gotta be hooked up to the internet. But it looks like they give you a decent amount of information. I like this here, so you can just take a screenshot if you want real quick, right here. Yeah, see, photo stored. You can move this around. And this, I believe, is the internet, but it's not hooked up. Yeah, see? I didn't hook this one up. The other ones I did. I got another one. Cause these, I didn't hook the last 2 up to the internet, cause pretty much you could do a lot of the functions without the internet. And the other ones I did hook up to the internet, you pretty much can't do nothing without the internet on those tools. That's the reason why I hooked up some and not the others. Alright, okay. So that's the fault code library. Covers, I guess they got some videos, but you gotta be to the internet for that. Alright, you can do the iron readiness. I don't think this one is color coded. You know how I like the color coded. Alright. After DTCs was cleared. Alright. See the report, and it shows you the report, shows you the VIN. See if I could focus mileage. The mileage doesn't pop up. It shows you no fault codes. Ready. Readiness status just says ready. Alright. You could create a PDF. Alright, you can record if you want to. Let's record. Let's cancel that. What else? Let's report. back out of this. Alright, see, that's where you gotta use the buttons. Yes, see? That's why sometimes it's just good to use the buttons, because this, once it start glitching out like it just was doing. Alright, do this, when we do auto search, automatically gets the VIN. It says connect to Wi-Fi is better. Usually connects and does everything without Wi-Fi. Yeah, see? It's a Toyota. Alright. Alright, we got without smart key. It shows you some information. Yeah, alright, boom. See, the mileage popped up. I like that. Full cylinder without smart key. Alright, good. We can press OK on that. Alright, this popped up. Let's do a health report. This one is color coded. Shows you ABS. Let you know what it is. Anti-lock braking system. Shows you the red. There's a fault code in it. Gives you a little drop down. Shows you a little more information. Gives you the code number, current. Enter. See what that does. It just shows you a little more what it is. Okay. You could do look at live data on that if you want. Read the fault code. We already did that. We don't want to clear. So let's back up. Look at the rest of this information. OBD2, SRS. It shows you good, green. And the rest of this is green. So that's the 4 systems. Alright, create a report. And this one should have the mileage on it. Yep, there we go. Because it read the mileage. Yep, so I like this report better. Shows you the car, the VIN, Toyota, the year, and the faults. No live data because I didn't go into the live data. Shows you the fault description, status, current. The rest of these, no fault. And you can make a PDF, and you can also share this, I believe. Yeah. So I like this report, not bad. Alright, now let's go to OBD2. I believe we went through, yeah, alright. There we go. Yeah, this is the one that kept backing out of, but at least it's staying there. Shows you the VIN, the mill status off, no DTCs, readiness completed, 8, 0 not completed, and 3 readiness not supported. Alright, see, so at least it reads it out and show you. The other one was just saying NA, which pretty much that's what it means. But for somebody that doesn't know, at least it spells it out to you in plain English. It's not supported. You know what I mean? I think I was stumbling on the words for that last time. That's what I meant to say. That's what it's easier. Just reads it out for you. Not supported. All right. What's this? Protocol. All right. No. Move this out the way. Scan results. Alright, let's see if I could go into some live data. Which one should I go in? Let's go back to diagnosis. The auto scan. Let's go to Toyota, do it a little different. I think I did auto scan before, so we'll hit Toyota. Run 16 pin North America. Out smart key. Alright. Does this again. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get into some live data, or if I have to go through the other way. Oh, we're back to this. Well, let's see vehicle information. That's what we just looked at. Vehicle information back. Yeah, system selection. System, let's do the powertrain. That's the engine. Okay, it should be some live data in the engine. Yeah, there we go. Read data stream. Alright, so this one, it doesn't show you all the data off top. You gotta select. So let's select this. Speed, battery, voltage. What else? Alright. There we go. There we go. See, we get some readings here. Battery, voltage. No misfires. That's good information right there. Alright, you could graph these as well. Let's see something to graph. Oh, it's not graphing. Maybe do it. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, why isn't this graphing? This is the engine speed. The average at this speed, I see. You can record, make a report. Let's see if that live data. Oh yeah, see now once I go into the live data, then you could create a report on what you went into, the battery voltage and all that. Still shows system faults and everything. Alright. And you can also, let's see. combined. I've seen that somewhere. Select OK. There we go, combine. I think four should be good. Yeah, there we go. And that's the graph if you want to combine it. And let's color code it so you know the difference. It shows you the colors. So that's not bad for a $150 scan tool. And you can pretty much go into what you want to with this. This doesn't have a kickstand though, and it's wired. See, no camera in the back. But like I said, this is a $150 scan tool, not like the others. Alright, there we go. So let's go to another one. Alright, this is the Nova SDS50. This one does have a little kickstand on the back, but it's a little cheap kickstand. Alright, you gotta hit the option. Alright, why isn't this working? It's a Toyota. I think we gotta do this one first. Did I go past Corolla? Toyota. Oh no, this is different. Toyota, right? That's correct. Corolla, yeah. Why isn't it hit continue? Oh, here we go. Without smart key. All right. See, now the continue popped up. All right. This is a similar front page to the 7-Eleven. This is also bi-directional. This one has lifetime free updates as well, but this one, the updates, you have to do it through the computer. Did it connect to my Wi-Fi? Because I know for the repairs, you got a Repair Solutions Pro. That's like a app it connects to through your phone and everything. Gives you a lot more information, but you gotta connect this to the Wi-Fi for some of these information, some of this information. And I don't see the Wi-Fi signal hooked up. But another thing is color coded. That means it's green. That means everything is good. No DTCs, as well as the I am readiness is complete. And you see these other two right here. It will be yellow if the I am readiness wasn't complete, and it will be red lit up if it had any check engine lights. All right, so let's do scan. Scan, tap for details. Let's see what it says. Connected to the Wi-Fi. Alright, let me see if I can connect. Alright, it wouldn't let me connect because I'm recording with the phone. I guess my hotspot, and I gotta redo it. I'm not trying to do that right now. So let's see what it can do without that. Shows you the I am readiness, complete. Alright, it doesn't show the ones that's not responding to, so I guess it just shows the ones that it has, which is good. And it doesn't show the ones that was incomplete with the other other scanners it was 2 incompletes, but basically showing you'll pass the emissions. And this does all the test modes as well. Oh, it's not doing it. I don't think you need Wi-Fi for that, but did it before. For some reason it's not doing it now. This is the live data. Alright. Now fuel trims is important as well. Short-term fuel trim, long-term fuel trim. And this popped up right up. This is important information. And perfect fuel trims, when you add these together, it's supposed to be around 0. And shouldn't be no more or less than like -10 or +10. So around 3, that's decent. So this is information I would share to a customer. Even if they don't know what it is, I just explain to them like I just explained to you guys. Short or long-term fuel trim. You usually want to add these 2 together. And if it's at 0, that's like perfect. But as long as it's not over 10% and not under -10%, with either one or both combined, your car's fuel trims is decent. So the car is running good, pretty much. Alright, let's see. Hit the graph. That popped up pretty quick. Merge graph. That popped up pretty quick as well. And it's showing long-term and short-term fuel trims. Engine cooler temp, you could switch around if you want. Customize it. Go back to view all. Let's go to OEM diagnostic. Set vehicle inspection. This should pretty much do like the 7-Eleven, but we'll see what happens. Alright, yep. And it just shows this emissions. It shows pass, green, battery voltage, and let's go back. Why isn't it going back? Oh, there we go. Alright, it shows faults. That's the scan all systems. 1 fault, tire pressure 2 fault, ABS, and the traction, they put that as 1. The rest of these, no fault. Alright, let's rescan all systems. I'm gonna go back to that report. I think that's how I do it. Another thing with this tool, it shows the DTC severity. I'm gonna see if it shows it in the what you call it, odb2 DTC library. It shows you the severity of the fault code 1 and 3. 1 meaning it's not all right. Hold on, vehicle inspection. Yeah, let me go here first. Customer report. Yeah, 1 meaning the fault code is not severe. 2 meaning it's a little more severe, but you can still drive the car. And 3 means you need immediate action to fix the code. So the SDS 50 does that. Fault code severity is called, and the 711 doesn't do that. And this is a cheaper scan tool in price. This one is around $300, 3 and change, $350, something around there. All right, it's almost done. 96%. All right, see, it's telling me connect to Wi-Fi, but we're not doing that right now. All right, see now. Remember the 711 said my transmission fluid temperature was in the red. This one's saying it's in the green. And still pass emissions. It's saying the same thing with the tire pressure though. And ABS, that's good. It's in the green. Battery voltage. See, this one is just saying the battery voltage, but it's no color indicator. Remember in the 711 it was green and it said normal right here. This one is not saying anything. Let's see if we click on it. Oh, procedures. What do you mean procedures? General information, for connection, after connection, general information. Let's hit that, see what. All right, general information. All right, saying that if you disconnect the battery, you clear all the check engine lights. All right, gives you information about the battery. That's cool. And you don't need the Wi-Fi for that. That's good. Let's see what the next one says. All right, turn off ignition. Oh, it's telling you how to put in the battery? What the following must occur before repairs. Confirm the disconnection. Battery. It's not. I guess this is supposed to be if you're resetting the battery. Yeah, it says workshop too, so that's probably the battery reset. Oh yeah, it says the battery reset. Yep. Procedure. All right, gives you a procedure. All right, but I'm not trying to do the procedure. I guess. Because I hit the battery voltage, just saying that. Alright, so let's hit something else and see what it says. Nothing. Oh, here we go. That goes to something. Alright, that's the DTC. Alright, so this is a DTC, is listed as a DTC, but it's not a engine or transmission fault code. So that's not going to turn the check engine light on. So that's why it says no DTCs, but you see here listed as a DTC. That's just pretty much the ABS, or if there was an airbag code, it's letting you know like there's a fault in the system, but it's nothing that's gonna put the check engine light on. To put the check engine light on, it have to be like a fault in the engine or the transmission, and that'll turn the check engine light on. Tire pressure or something like that. It's showing you it's a fault in like tire pressure, but that's not gonna put your check engine light on. But they still have it listed as a DTC. It's a trouble code. So you know what I mean. but as you see, it's a different letter. It starts with a different letter, usually the P's or something like that. The four codes with the P's turn your check engine light on. So this is the definition. Yeah, so that's good. Let's see what ECU information. That's probably just like the oh, it says not supported. All right, maybe you got to be connected to Wi-Fi for that. Let's try that. All right, so did it go into something? No. Transmission is not saying nothing. Let's go to tire pressure. Nope. That's it. Alright, that one. You can go into that one. That's the tire pressure monitor. Alright, let's see if you hit something. That's all information. Let's see. Alright. Or you can go into specific modules here. Air conditioner. Alright, see, air conditioner, no DTCs are present. Stored in the vehicle's computer. Alright. Let's see if you what happens when you click on something that is or goes back to that. Alright. And this one as well has a battery and alternator test. Alright, let's see. Is it in here? Yeah, tool library. DTC library. Alright, it says, oh, they give you odb2 too? Okay. But this one, I guess you gotta put the specific. Alright, let's see if we could do any car. Oh, alright. Let's see. Acura. P. What happened? PO 401. Let's do that one. Oh, I put two P's. Let's delete. PO 401. All right, there we go. Let's search. All right. Exhaust gas, but it doesn't show you the severity. Well, that's all the information it shows. Well, it's still good. Gives you a little information. What's this? That just shows you what these mean for the iron readiness. Shows you what that means. Same thing as the other tool. Alright, see another one. Alright, this is the X-Tool D7. Alright, it's pretty much similar layout to the D8. But this one doesn't have the topology. This one also doesn't have a kickstand. Smart key shows the same info, alright. Automatic scan. It is color coded, that's good. Alright. I think when it finished scanning, yeah, all the DTCs pop up to the top. Well, at least the faults, I should say, because that's not really a DTC, as I explained. It's just a fault in the system. Yeah. And it shows the rest pass. This one doesn't have a camera on the back, and it doesn't have a kickstand. This is about, well, this is probably cheaper now, probably about three and change now, two and change if you get lucky. But when I brought this, it was about a $400 scan tool. I brought it when it just came out. If you click on that, it shows you a little more information. Shows your status, current. Now, I think you gotta be hooked up to the Wi-Fi to diagnose. Oh, it gives you a little information. The ECU control, it tells you what it is. Brake sound, right. Alright. You go to live data. And that's just specific for this module. It just shows the value, but it doesn't show you the range like the Autel. This is also bi-directional. That's the actuator test. Special functions is the resets and everything. The resets like the oil change and all that. But this is specific for for this module. The resets specific for this module. Yeah, see, reset memory, test mode, air breathing, spec mode, lets you know what this is. Alright, I don't think this vehicle is equipped with this. It says if the vehicle is not equipped. Alright. Signal check. See what that is. Did the mileage? Nope, the mileage didn't pop up. Oh, there's my other car. I had this tool for a while, so oh yeah, the mileage didn't pop up. But this is my Honda. I'm in a Toyota right now, but this was the Honda. Let's see an old report for this. No trouble codes. You can share the email, that's good. This one shows a lot of information though. Okay, you click on, no, you can't click on any of these. But that's a decent report. Alright, so this is pretty much the same as the D8, but the D8 just has a little more function to it. So if you want to save a little money, you don't care about this is wired as well, but if you don't care about the kickstand and the camera in the back, and this, you can't hook up an endoscope to this either. If you don't care about that, you could go with the D8. I mean D7. Alright, this is the last tool. This is the Nova. It's the handheld. Alright, it's saying we hook up to Repair Solutions. That's the app that it connects with. This automatically shows you the mill status, and it's color coded as well. Everything in green is good. If it was some reds, then you'll see that pop up in red, and down here see it as well, green, just like all the Novas do that. And it tells you no DTCs. And the powertrain is the engine. So there'll be no freeze frame data because there's no DTC stored. Alright. Hit the main menu. And these are the some of the, got the tool library, service resets. I didn't realize this has service resets. Let's hit that and see where to go. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look through the phone at the same time. Alright, Toyota, this is without smart key. So is this vehicle? Yep, this is the vehicle, yes. Alright, these are the service resets it has. Oil change, oil reset, battery reset, steering angle, EPB reset, ABS bleeding, and that's it. And this tool also does OBD1, and I said the Autel. I forgot to mention the Autel does OBD1. I said that part. But I seen a video where a person said they tried to read OBD1 cars with that tool because it comes with the adapters. This one comes with adapters as well for a couple different models: Honda, Toyota, Ford, and a couple other ones. Same as the Autel. I think BMW. You know what I mean? But they said the Autel wouldn't read the OBD1. I never tried it, so I can't speak on it, but it's supposed to. It's advertised as it does, and it comes with the adapters, so it's supposed to. And this one as well comes with the adapters, and it's supposed to read the OBD1s, but I never scanned the OBD1 car with this, so I can't speak on it, but it does have the adapters, and it's supposed to. So alright, let's back to the main menu. Alright, yeah, this does have a battery and alternator test. This one has some hot function keys, so you could go to different things automatically. This one will automatically read the codes. Alright. So, do I gotta back out of this first? Yeah, power link. It's automatically scan the car and read the codes. But it's gonna say, oh, this one, it's not. Was trying to link to the app, but alright, there we go, right there. And live data right here should automatically link to the live data. There we go. Scroll through. This tool was about $150. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Somewhere around that range. It's a handheld scanner, a Nova 3170 RS. Alright, but then if you click on it, I just clicked on one of those. It shows you the graph. So it does do some graphing. Alright, let's back out of this. Scroll up and TPS. Let's click on that and see what happens. Yep, same thing, it graphs it. So if you click on these, they'll graph. Back out. O2 sensor. Click on that. That one's not graphing. Let's see this one. There we go. It's graphing. So once you connect this with your phone to your app, it'll show you the same thing as the 7111. It'll show you like the maintenance schedule. It'll show you the TSBs and recalls. Show you predicted failures. It'll show you the DTC code severity. If you got a check engine light on, it'll show you the severity of the code. If it shows 1 through 3, like I said. 1 is not that bad. 2 is kind of in the middle. You can still drive the car, but check it out as soon as possible. And 3 is severe. That means check it immediately and get it fixed immediately. And they have a color-coded thing with that as well. I think it's 1 and 2 is a yellow, and the 3 is red. And I can't really show you it because I'm recording with my phone and the app hooks up to your phone. But it's definitely good information. There's a couple other things they have on there, but that's the main things. Repair Solutions Pro and Repair Solutions 2 is the apps. Let's back out of here and see what else. I think that's pretty much it for this tool. Oh, I'm doing the same thing. 1 second. And it does the same thing, the system tests, like I showed you in with the other scan tools, but this will do the same thing as well. The odb2 should have the oxygen sensor on it. I don't see the oxygen sensor. Pretty sure it's on here. Evap system test. There we go, oxygen sensor test. Click on that, and it shows you the value. Alright, Scroll down, doesn't say, it's supposed to say pass or fail. Oh yeah, there we go. See at the bottom, okay. And it does that for the rest of the test as well. Back to the main menu. This also has a DTC library. Like I said, the battery alternator test, system test, drive cycle procedures. This shows how to complete your monitors. If they're not green, you gotta drive certain ways to complete your monitor systems to pass inspection. Like drive on the highway 50 miles an hour for a certain amount of time and things like that. Conditions, see. Avoid sudden speeds during, see. Yep, there we go. Shows more. See, the cooling temperature has to be certain temperatures, reach certain temperatures and things like that. That's for the oxygen. Then there's different ones for each one. Follow the procedure below. Fuel fill between 50 and 85%. I heard that one before. Driving procedure. Start the vehicle on idle for 4 minutes. I thought it was about to say 4 hours. I was like, what the heck? For 4 minutes, yep. Yeah. So that's good information. If you're a DIYer and you just took care of some repairs and everything, and you want to get your monitors cleared yourself without taking it to a shop, you just follow all these procedures. Idle the vehicle for 40 seconds in neutral. This is good information. And for each one, it'll show you accelerate 45 miles per hour, stay in second gear. Definitely good information. That's the drive cycle procedures. But you have to do that for each one. Each one is something different. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video with different scan tools. Show you what information they have. And some you might be looking into or not. Have a good one.